to you as well. I like to use, before I bought a strap, I used a belt. So that's also something you can use. And then as you're continuing to get settled in, know that you don't have to have a yoga mat. Maybe you use a towel instead. I think that yoga is accessible for everyone out there, and you don't have to have the best mat in the world. All you really have to do is have the mindset of can do. And I think everyone here has that because you just showed up to your mat today. So I'm gonna give people like a few more minutes to come in, have a couple people that are still trying to join, and then we'll get started. Hi, Noelle, happy Friday. And then as we're waiting a couple more minutes, I just wanna know, what are you grateful for today? Feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to say it out loud. Feel free to write it down in your journal. Be courageous, it's up to you. I personally woke up feeling very grateful for my health. That's been like a trend for me lately. I went for a run on Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday. And it kicked my butt. I hadn't gone on a run in a long time, but I was happy that I did. Wednesday, I taught a scope class. And so basically I'm saying to say I was really feeling it in my body by yesterday. But I woke up, needless to say, grateful. There's so many other days that I hadn't worked out and I felt lethargic or like I wasn't showing up to be my best self. So I'm grateful for my health. Kevin, thank you. You're rising with the sun. That's amazing. I've been doing that kind of similarly in my room, pulling back my curtains so that I can rise with the sun. Good health, yes. Amanda being able to telework and sneak away for yoga. Love that. Yes, got to get in your self-care where you can. Yes, Bonnie, awesome to your mother. Yes, showing our moms love. Mother's Day is right around the corner. Got to be grateful for them. Without them, we wouldn't be here physically. I mean, it still takes two. But yeah, let's get started. I think that's just about everyone who's coming in today. Let's get started in child's pose at the back of your mat. So you'll take a kneeling position. And from your kneeling position, bring your big toes into touch. Sit your hips back towards your heels. From here, bring your arms long in front of you and rest your forehead down to your space. I'll give you 60 seconds or so to get into your child's pose. Then you might have been walking around, getting your water, just getting yourself set up. So take your time and know that this is your practice, your body. No matter what I cue throughout this class, I want you to stay committed to your practice, your breath. So take this moment to just let go of anything prior to now. Let go of the meeting you were in, Amanda. Let go of any thoughts about anything prior to this and anything after it. There may be friends, family, or work calling to you after these 60 minutes are up, but let it go for now. This time is for you. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Drop your belly towards your mat. Feel this expansion of your belly. Then feel your breath travel to the top of your throat. Hold your breath in as long as you can here. For 3, release in 2, and 1, open mouth, exhale, let it go nice and audible. Stay with that breath, inhale through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, release. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe rock your forehead side to side, let go of any tension in between your eyebrows, any stress. Then begin to seal your lips together. Constrict the airflow in the back of your throat. Take a big inhale through your nose. And as you seal your lips, hold your breath in here just for a moment. Then exhale through your nose. Hear that sound, that oceanic sound. Stay with it. Find a rhythm. That rhythm that sounds like the ocean. Let that be what guides your movement today. And as you find your rhythm, what are you grateful for? Bring that back into your awareness. Maybe you're grateful for your health. You're grateful for the ability to just take some time for you. Whatever it is, call it in at this time.
And today we'll move from a place of gratitude, of appreciation for what is rather than what is not.
Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Keep your palms where they are, your forehead where they are. Now take your right palm. Walk it over to your left. Stack your right hand directly over top of your left hand for a right side body stretch. Continue to press your forehead down to the earth. Press your tailbone down towards your heels. You should feel this on your right side body, all the way up to your right shoulder. Inhale, walk your right hand back out in front of you. Exhale, walk your left palm to stack on top of your right. Continue to press your forehead down. Work to roll your left shoulder down to the earth so you feel this side body stretch and a shoulder stretch here. Breathe into the space that feels tight to you. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, come forward to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. Gaze down in between your thumbs just for a moment to find some stability and length in your spine. Send the crown of your head forward. Send your tailbone to the back wall. Feel each vertebrae separate in distance. Now notice if your wrists are underneath your shoulders. If they're not, if they're in front, slide them back. If they're further back, slide them forward. Find that proper alignment where joints stack directly over joints. Take one inhale right here. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your knees up off of your mat. This is called hovering tabletop. Breathe. Find your rhythm here. Stay with it. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, cat pose. Drop your knees, tuck your chin to your chest. Round into your upper back. Hold it here as you breathe. Squeeze into your glutes. Draw your pelvis forward. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, lift your gaze, cow pose. Hold it here. Continue to breathe. Rotate your biceps in so the eye of your elbows face your thighs. Squeeze your shoulder blades into touch to open your heart and chest. Take one more inhale, lift your chin up even higher. Exhale, cat pose, tuck your chin to your chest, round into your upper back. Be slow here. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, find the arch of your spine. Exhale, cat pose, tuck chin to chest, round into your upper back. Keep going here, team. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Maybe find additional movement that calls to you. Maybe you take some wrist stretches, just flip your wrists around. Maybe you just lean back. Maybe take some S curls of your spine. There's no right or wrong here. I want you to appreciate the freedom that you have to move. Then inhale, slowly come back to your neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Lift your knees up just a few inches. Keep your back flat here. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Press your heart towards your thighs, walk it out. Bend one knee and then the other. Nice. Now find length in your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another and up towards your tailbone. Nice adjustment, Ariel. Nice adjustment, Amanda. Breathe. Beautiful, Irene. Way to move around and see what feels good to you. Take one inhale, lift your heels up off of the earth. Exhale, drop your heels down to your mat. Feel your hamstrings stretch it out. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, tippy-toe your feet in to meet the back of your wrists. Spread your feet really wide here, as wide as your mat. Bend your knees heavily, let your torso drape forward for ragdoll pose. Let your head be heavy, maybe reach for opposite elbow, maybe sway side to side. Maybe you interlace your palms, grip your neck, and pull the crown of your head down to the earth even. For a nice release in your upper back, your low back. If you like to feel it in your hamstrings, you can straighten your legs or keep them bent, whatever calls to you. Continue to shift your weight forward, forward, forward. Inhale right here. Exhale, release your palms down to your mat. Keep your feet really wide. Stay in your wide stance. Plant your left palm down in between your feet out in front of you.
Inhale, ragdoll twist. Lift your right arm to the sky. Straighten your right leg. Keep your left knee bent and breathe. With every inhale, reach your right fingertips high. Stack your shoulder over your left. Every exhale, pull your belly button in. Maybe shift your weight a little bit more forward so your hips stay over your heels. Take one more inhale, reach up 1 inch higher. Exhale, release your right palm down to the center, out in front of you. Inhale, ragdoll twist to the left side. Keep your left arm to the sky. Bend into your right knee. Keep your left leg straight this time. Breathe. Option to gaze down or up at your top thumb. Whatever calls to you, continue to breathe. Take one more inhale, reach. Exhale, release your left palm down. Toe your feet into touch. Keep a bit of space between your heels available. Inhale, slowly rise one vertebrae at a time. Let your head look flat and heavy. Exhale, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your palms to your heart center. Close your eyes. Take this moment to tune in to what brought you to your mat today. Tune in to what you're grateful for today. And as you tune into this intention, I tune in with you, with appreciation just for you showing up to this class, not only for your self-care, but in support of a small business. Thank you. As you tune into what you're grateful for, we'll seal it all together with a unified breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose, fill up, send your belly button out and away. Open mouth, exhale, this time side out, let it go. Come back to your nostril breathing, seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose, contract your core, feel that engagement of your breath. Now stay with it and release your palms by your side. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead, mountain pose. Rotate your pinkies in. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Stay with your breath here. Stay grounded. Press into the outside edges of your feet, then press into your big toes. Squeeze your thighs towards one another. Rotate your tailbone down towards your heels to engage the lowest part of your core. Take one more inhale right here. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your palms through your heart. Bend into your waist. Bend into your knees. Let your weight come forward to the ball mounds of your feet so your core fires up. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms onto your thighs or your shins. And breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades in to find an activation of your shoulder muscles and to open your heart and chest. Take one more inhale right here. Exhale, high plank, hold. Plant your palms down to your mat. Step your feet back hip width distance apart. We're going to go through chaturanga very slow one time, and it's to make sure that you have proper form. Inhale, shift forward. Stack your shoulders far over your fingertips. Come to your tippy toes. Option to drop to your knees. Exhale, low plank. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Hold it here. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs. Make a connection. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten your arms. Dig into the toenail side of your feet so much your knees lift off the earth. Hold it here and breathe. Squeeze into your glutes. That protects your low back. Take one more inhale. Open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up. Return to the soles of your feet. Press your heart towards your thighs. Take a big inhale through your nose. Seal your lips. Exhale through your nose. Stay with your breath of power. Today, it'll be our breath of gratitude. So if it leaves you, find appreciation for it once again. Let's flow through our stomach. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, step your feet in. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine, parallel with the earth. Exhale, forward fold, release of your waist and knees. Inhale, mountain pose, root through your feet, lift your palms up overhead, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, forward fold, bring your palms through heart center. Nice flow, Dawn. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades in, find that back engagement. Beautiful, Zach. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation. Which one are you grateful for? Dropping your knees, holding your high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful, Amanda. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got it, Noelle. Stick with it. One more time through our Sunne. It doesn't matter how slow or fast you go. It's your breath, your freedom. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step, hop, or jump your feet in because you can. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, mountain pose, ground into the earth. Squeeze your thighs and glutes, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, let everything go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Your variation, whichever one you are grateful for today. Flow through that here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Dig into your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step your feet in once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold it here and breathe. Option once again to plant your palms on your shins or your thighs. Whatever you do, squeeze your shoulder blades in behind you. Find an opening through your collarbone, your opening through your chest. Then lengthen your spine. So the crown of your head forward. Send your tailbone back. Feel your core fire up. Take one more inhale right here. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Hold it down just for a little while. Maybe wiggle side to side. Whatever you do, breathe. Inhale, chair pose, sink into your heels. Sit your hips down to the earth, reach your arms up overhead. Breathe. Now lift your toes up off of your mat so you know that you sink your weight down and back into your heels and glutes. Option to parallel your arms with the earth or bring them to heart center. Whatever calls to you here. Now as you breathe, I want you to take a moment to focus in on your pelvis. Notice that you're having a posterior tilt where you're having this arch in your low back. Or to lift the bottom of your hip points up to the sky to lengthen your spine. Now sink 1 inch deeper on your exhale. Nice, Amanda. Inhale, mountain pose. Straighten your legs. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Release your palms through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Been here before. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Flow through your chaturanga. Option to drop your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, Irene. Way to pull your heart forward. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Squeeze your right glutes and point your right pinky toe down to the earth so your hips stay level here rather than opening. Inhale, lift your heels 1 inch higher. Option to bend your left knee if your hamstring's really tight. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot in between your palms rather. Dig into your back toes so much your back heel lifts. Inhale, lift your arms into the sky. Stack your shoulders over your hips and breathe. High crescent lunge here. Send your left hip forward. Peel your right hip back. That's to square your hips. Now option to micro bend your back knee to help support the squaring. Whatever feels good to you. Find appreciation in that. What is rather than what is not. Take one more inhale, grow tall. Exhale, warrior two, send your left foot down. Gaze over your right middle fingers and breathe. Reach out in opposite directions here as you find the rhythm of your breath. And once you find that rhythm, take a quick peek down at your right big toe. Can you see it? If not, send your knee over to the pinky toe side of your foot. You'll find an opening in your right hip. Now continue to press into the outside edge of your left foot. Nice adjustment, Irene. So much the inner arch lifts. You got it, Noelle. Beautiful. Way to keep adjusting. Now keep your legs exactly as they are. Flip your palms to face the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stack your right shoulder in line with your right hip. Let your left shoulder stay in line with your left. Inhale, stretch and reach from your right hip all the way to your right fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right elbow to the inside of your right thigh. Option to rest your forearm on top of your thigh. Whatever you do, lift up using your left side obliques. Use your left fingertips. Reach up energetically. Now squeeze into your glutes here. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Inhale, reverse warrior. Once again, lift your right arms to the sky. Only here for a breath. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your arms down. Step your right foot back. Find your variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the left side. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Three-legged dog here. Breathe. Square your left hip down. Send energy through your heel. Flex your toes. Option to micro bend your right knee. Inhale, lift your left leg 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your palms. Same thing here. Keep your right heel lifted. Dig into your right toes. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift up. Maybe you already knew where we're going. That's great. Stay there and breathe. Draw your right hip forward. Pull your left hip back. Then squeeze your inner thighs together for stability and balance. Take one more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, spin your right foot down. Find a heel to heel or heel to arch alignment between your feet and gaze forward over your left middle finger. Breathe. If you notice that you're hunching your shoulders up towards your ears, release that tension. And can you see your left big toe? Is the inner arch of your right foot lifted? Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your palms, lift your left arm to the sky. Keep your left shoulder squared over your hips, squared and in line with your left hip. Option for an arm bind with your right hand, maybe just let it hang behind your back. No right or wrong here. So it works for you. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, extended side angle. Same thing here, bring your arms to 6 and 12. Bring your left elbow to the inside your left thigh. You want to intensify, really squeeze them into one another. Squeeze your left glutes as you continue to press through your back foot. Now keep your legs exactly as they are. Inhale, reverse warrior once again. Lift your left arm high, a little to weight your right arm. Option for the bind. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your arms down to frame your left foot. Step your left foot back. If you want a more intense variation, you can keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. And an open mouth exhale, let it go. We're gonna begin to flow with our breath. We're gonna flow our breath with our movement. So when I say inhale, look for that's actually what you're doing. You're doing it all in a simultaneous motion. Here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step it in, jump it in. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blades squeeze in. Exhale, high to low plank. Your variation, maybe you have a jump back in your practice. Nice, Brittany. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Way to show appreciation to your body by moving freely. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest up, reach your arms to the sky, dig into your back toes. Exhale, warrior two, spin your left foot down, look over your right middle fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift your right arm to the sky, you flip your palms. Exhale, extended side angle, find your shape, intensify or modify. Inhale, reverse warrior once again. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation. Nice, Amanda, way to intensify with the leg lifted. Inhale, up dog, nice Ariel, way to shine your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, let's take the left side team. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through because you can. Inhale, high crescent, lift to the sky, breathe the sun. Exhale, warrior two, spin your right foot down, look over your left middle fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your palms, lift your left arm high. Exhale, extended side angle, bring your arms to 6 and 12 on the clock. Inhale, reverse warrior once again. Exhale, high to low plank. Option intensify this side. Maybe you keep your left leg lifted this time. Nice, Jeffrey. Inhale, up dog. Make sure you shift forward, protect your shoulder joints. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through, team. We're gonna add some things on. So listen for the changes. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step, hop, jump, whatever calls to you. Nice jump, Zach. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach your arms to the sky, big change here. Exhale, drinking bird, lift your heels up off the earth. Sink your weight into your toes. Send your palms back behind you to face the earth and breathe. Now you can sit your hips as low as you'd like here. Maybe bring your thighs to parallel the earth, whatever you squeeze your ankles in. Find that connection. Take one more inhale, lift your palms even higher. Exhale, forward fold, release, let everything go. Shake out your legs, shake out your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You can skip it. You can hold your high plank. You can also press straight back to to your down dog, whatever calls to you. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Option to micro bend your left knee. Exhale, punch your knee into your nose. Round into your upper back. Or to keep your hips level with your shoulders. Inhale, lift your knee 1 inch closer to your nose. Exhale, low lunge, step your heel, then your toes through. Make any adjustments you need so your knees over your front ankle. Inhale, high crescent lift up, we've been here before. Exhale, double lunge this time. Drop your left knee down. Make sure that your right knee stays at your right ankle, your left hip in alignment with your left knee. Keep your palms at heart center here. We'll straighten and bend. Straighten, bend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish the last one. Then come all the way back up to standing. Straighten your arms. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Swing your left foot down. Gaze over your right middle fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. We stay here a little bit longer. That's just to find the hip opening. So, press your elbow into your thigh. Create tension. You can stay here. You can take your left arm and drop it behind your back. Or half bind. If you like a full bind, you can go for that too. Not as much as in our foundational class, but I encourage us to work on keeping your left shoulder stacked over your right, rather than dumping or overextending. So you can find that alignment, shoulder over shoulder here. And maybe that means you just stay right here. Inhale, reverse triangle this time. Straighten your right leg. Squeeze your glutes. Send your hips forward towards your front foot. Lift your right arm to the sky. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, low lunge. Curl your arms down and frame your right foot. Press into your left palm. Maybe a little bit of oblique work. Inhale, side plank. Shoot your right leg back to stack over your left. Lift your right arm to the sky. Option to stagger your feet or drop your bottom knee. We have hip lifts. Down, up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Release your right palm down and flow through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, the left side team. Yes, you can. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Round into your upper back. Press the earth away. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Heel and toes. Dig into your back toes and front foot. Inhale, high crescent. Lift to the sky. Exhale, double lunge. Drop your right knee this time. Bring your palms to heart center. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really squeeze your right glute. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior 2, spin open. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm lifts high. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow comes to the inside your left thigh this time. Use your right arm to lift to engage your obliques. Option for your half bind with your right arm behind your back. Breathe. Option to gaze down at your left big toe or up at your right thumb. Whatever calls to you. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg. Shift your hips forward, lift your left arm high. Squeeze your heels energetically together and squeeze your glutes. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, try to touch it. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your arm down and frame your left foot. Option to plant your forearm or your palm. Inhale, side plank, shoot your left foot back. Just stack over your right. We have hip dips once again. We lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale and exhale, just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. From downward facing dog, inhale. Look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold, jump stop. Right? Have your feet in to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold and take a seat. Feel free to grab a towel, the towel off, some water. Hope you're feeling great and still grateful. We're getting into our core series here. Grateful for your happiness, Noli. Thank you. Are you all grateful? Thank you for your good health, being able to get on your mat. I love it. You're sweating. Yes. We're releasing things, toxins, hopefully. All right, let's get on our mat for some core work. Once you're done getting water, towel up, come down to your back here. And as you come down to your back, go ahead and lift your right leg up to the sky. We're going to do some oblique work here today. You can keep your left leg lifted or you can keep it on the earth. Whatever you do, take your right hand, take it to your left rib cage. Take your left hand and reach the outside of your right ankle or knee, whatever's more accessible to you. There's no right or wrong. Now lift your shoulder, left shoulder off here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reach and reach. Exhale, exhale. It's like a little tiny movement, almost a pulse. Now with your right hand on your left rib cage, your left side obliques, you can feel them actively working. Use an open mouth exhale here. It doesn't matter how many you do. Doesn't matter how slow or fast you go. What matters is that you keep your form. So we're to keep your right leg as straight as possible and flex your toes. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, you can. Just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Release. Take a full body stretch. Extend your arms up over your head, your legs out long. Take a big inhale, send your belly to the sky. Open mouth exhale, let your belly fall. Nice. Let's take the left leg high this time. Keep your right leg on the earth or it can stay lifted for more intensity. Take your left hand to your right side ribs, your right oblique. Take your right hand to the outside your left ankle. Here we go. We reach and lift. Exhale, exhale, lift and lift. Inhale as you come down. And we're to really reach to the outside of your left leg. Once again, doesn't matter how many. What matters is that you stay true to your form. Keep your left leg as straight as possible and dig here. Just 8, 7, 6, and 5. Yes, you can. Just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Release your left leg down. Take a full body stretch once again. Inhale, send your belly high. Open mouth, exhale, let it fall. Stay with your open mouth breathing here. Extend both of your feet to the sky. We have cherry pickers. You're reaching straight up, not to the right or to the left, just straight up to your big toe. Inhale down, exhale, reach, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. On your inhale, work to extend your arms up over your head. That way you get a full stretch of your core in between each rep. Flex your toes towards your face for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, you can. Just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. Go around your shins. Wiggle side to side on your low back. One more core exercise here, team. Now, I want you to know core is very important, and I recently learned or read this quote from David Goggins. If you know who that is, he's done like the Ironman, this really big naval guy. But anyway, he talks about how when we feel like we're completely burnt out, we're only at 40%. So when you feel like you can't go on anymore, know that you're only at 40%. Let's work for 50, let's work for 60. So go ahead and stamp your left foot down to your mat. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Then from here, step your right foot down to the earth on the left side of your body. Next. Now squeeze the outside of your right ankle and the top of your left thigh into touch. Interlace your palms behind your head. Take a big inhale right here at center. Exhale, lift your forehead up to the sky. Hold it right here. Keep your elbows out really wide as we breathe. We're here for 4, 3, lower, and 2, and 1. Here we go. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Work to lift this. You can. Just 4, 3. Go for 50%. 2, and 1. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. You did it. We're going to go for 60%. We have 60%. We have one last side. That's the left side. Go ahead and stamp your right foot down. Cross your left ankle over. Drop your left foot down to the earth. Interlace your palms behind your head. Take a big inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. Crunch up. Elbows wide. Yes, you can. Hold it here for 4. Squeeze your ankle and thigh for 3. For 2. And 1. Lower. Lift. Lower. And lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Work to lift your right shoulder off the earth this time. So you feel your left side oblique. Make your breath audible. 60%, 70%. Just 6, 5, 4. Elbows wide. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finish strong. Then hug your knees into your chest. Congratulate yourself with a hug. Show yourself some love. You did it. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. When you're ready, grab behind your knees, a soft spot. Rock and roll the length of your spine, maybe 3 times. Many times it feels good to you. Then come all the way up, you're seated, cross your ankles, plant your palms. Step your feet back to hide a little plank. And then pause in upward facing dog. I'm gonna pause here just to take a gentle stretch over, look over each shoulder on an exhale. Inhale, chin at center. Exhale, take your chin over your right shoulder, always right side first. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. You can do it one more round if you like. Inhale, center. Exhale, look. Inhale, center. Exhale, look. When you're ready, child's pose. Our starting position, sit your tailbone back towards your heels. Stretch your arms long in front of you. Big inhale. Then open mouth, release. Built up a lot of core strength, a lot of energy here. So show yourself some love, some appreciation. Just let go. Inhale. Then open mouth, exhale. Take one more at your own pace. We'll return to our nostril breathing. Inhale through your nose, seal your lips. Exhale through your nose this time. Hear that oceanic sound that will guide you through the last 20 or so minutes of class. Take one more deep breath in through your nose, find your rhythm. Equalizing, exhale out through your nose. Inhale, tabletop pose, shift forward to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky. Press your chest toward your thighs. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, been here before. Sink into your heels and glutes. Lift your toes, lift your arms up overhead. Breathe. Work to squeeze your inner thighs for balance. And think about that pelvis tilt, right? So make sure your spine stays nice and long. And point the bottom of your hip flexors up to the sky. Nice, warm breathing. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. Sit as low as you can. Work to keep your hips beneath your heart the entire time. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right side. Maybe it's just 20%. Maybe you actually prayer twist and hook your left elbow to the outside your right knee or thigh. With every inhale, lengthen to the crown of your head forward. With every exhale, pull your belly button in and away from your thighs. This will allow you to create a deeper twist. Notice if your left knee peeks forward. It's okay if it does. Maybe just dial back your twist an inch or two. Take one more inhale right here. Nice, Amanda. Exhale, forward fold. Bend into your waist and knees. Let your head become heavy. Maybe even shake out your legs here. Inhale, halfway lift once again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach your arms up overhead. We'll go straight into it this time. Exhale, palms to heart center. Sit your glutes down and back as low as you can. Gaze out in front of you, take a big inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe it's just 10 or 20%. Maybe you actually hook your right elbow the outside your left near thigh. Notice if your right knee wants to peek forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your belly button in, contract your core muscles. Take one more inhale, maybe look over your left shoulder. Exhale, release, gorilla pose. Separate your feet really wide. So think forward fold, but flip your palms to face the sky. Walk your feet onto your palms so your toes meet your wrists. Let your head become heavy. Maybe shake it. Yes, you did it. You made it more than halfway through class. Maybe you keep your elbows and knees bent. Maybe you straighten. I encourage you to find freedom here through gratitude. And see what feels good to you. Maybe shift your weight forward just one more inch. Find that release. Inhale. And exhale, release your palms. Toe heel your feet back into touch. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach your arms up overhead. Little bit of balancing here. Exhale, eagle on the right side. Wrap your right arm underneath your left. Reach for opposite shoulder to our bear hug, or bring your palms to touch, whatever calls to you. From here, ground into your left foot. Reach your right thigh up and over your left thigh. Your toes can dangle. They can kickstand on the earth for support, or they can bind around your calf. Whatever you do, find something out in front of you that's not moving. Gaze right at it to steady your focus. Then squeeze everything in towards your center, your thighs, your arms. This will help you feel balanced. Or to lift your elbows up to your shoulder height. You took the palm option, press your palms away from your face. Sink 1 inch lower because you can, because you appreciate your strength, your resilience, and your perseverance. Inhale, chair pose, unwind your legs, unbind your arms, root down, reach up. Exhale, eagle on the left side this time. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. Same options for bear hug or prayer palm. Once you find what works for you, root into your right foot. Lift your left thigh up and over your right thigh. Let your toes dangle, kickstand or bind, whatever works for you here, team. Find appreciation in that today. Not the final goal, not what we want or ought or think it should be. Appreciate what it is. There's always room for gratitude. Squeeze your legs 1 inch deeper together. Lift your elbows up if you haven't already. Feel the separation between your shoulders. Inhale, mountain pose. Unwind your legs, unbind your arms, press into your feet. Lift your palms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your palms through your heart center. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Make sure your palms come to the inside of your right foot. Flip your right foot off really wide. And make sure your knee stays over your ankle. Inhale, lift your chin. Pull your collarbones forward. Exhale, low runner's lunge. Drop your left knee down. You can stay right here. Let your head become heavy. You took a blanket or pillows and brought them with you. Maybe you put your forearms on them. Maybe you put your forearms down to the earth. Whatever calls to you. Untuck your back toes. And breathe into the space of your hips that may be tight. I've learned that gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, finding appreciation daily, in the smallest of things, we find more and more to appreciate. So finding appreciation for something as simple as waking up, or it's not simple, but something as beautiful as waking up, something as the ability to move your body, we find more and more things to find gratitude for. So maybe it's not only about waking up, but I'm waking up in a good mood. I'm waking up and I have the ability to move. It's a trickle effect. Inhale, slowly come up to your palms. If you hang down to your forearms, tuck your left toes under, pull your left knee off of your mat. Exhale, high plank, sweep your right foot back to meet your left. take a big inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make any adjustments you need. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step your feet in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot to the back of your mat this time. Wiggle your left foot all to the side. Plant both palms on the inside. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your gaze, look far in front of you, dig into your back toes, high runner's lunge. Exhale, low runners, drop your right knee down. Untuck your right toes, let your head become heavy. Same options to come to your forearms. And breathe. This side may feel different, know that that's okay. Know that it's normal. Continue to find your rhythm and breathe into the spaces that feel tight. Maybe the spaces that you're finding difficulty appreciating. All about the perspective shift. And we get to decide that. Inhale, slowly come back to your palms if you've left them. Tuck your right toes under, pull your right knee off your mat. Exhale, high plank, send your left foot back to the knee, your right. Inhale, right here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee. Stack your right hip over your left, maybe. Look underneath your shoulder. But whatever you do, square your shoulders down here. Inhale, lift your right knee 1 inch higher. Exhale, counterclockwise and clockwise circles. Draw your knee in towards your left thigh. Really big circles here. Do 3 clockwise and then 3 in the reverse direction, counterclockwise, or if you start at counter, go back clockwise. Whatever feels good to you. 3 on each side. Then inhale, straighten your right leg, square your right hip down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your left knee, open your left hip, stack it over your right. Press your left shoulder down to the earth. Then take your huge hip opening circles here. Or to draw your knee down to the earth, open up, and then back. And reverse it. Breathe through it. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg lifts high. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you look towards your legs, take a big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands in to meet your feet in the back of your mat. Forward fold. Stay here. Maybe reach for your calves or your big toes. Maybe take your peacemakers and grab on. With your inhale, lengthen your spine. Your exhale, fold from your waist. Notice if you start to dump into your back at all. You can micro bend your knees as much as you need here to keep your hips leveled over your heels. Nice, Amanda. Nice, Jeffrey. Nice, Noelle. Lengthen your spine a little bit more, Noelle, to get the full stretch out. Nice. Take one more big breath in through your nose. And exhale, take a seat right where you are. You take a seat, extend your legs in front of you, then stamp them on your mat. Then scoot your hips in close to touch. From here, extend your arms in front of you, big inhale. Exhale, recline all the way back down to your spine. We'll go through a round of bridge and then wheel for spinal strengthening. Tickle the back of your ankles so you know that your heels are close to your glutes. Keep your feet hip-width distance apart rather than a wide stance. Inhale, bridge. Dig into your heels, lift your hips up. Squeeze your shoulder blades underneath your back to interlace your fists in. Make a fist and then press your fist into your mat. Breathe. If that's too intense for your shoulders, just let your arms stay long by your side. Pull your chin away from your chest. As you breathe. Keep your glutes active. Probably our most underused muscle. Inhale, lift your hips one inch higher. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, fall and bridge. Sit your hips down. Release your arms if you took the bind. Separate your feet. Knock your knees into touch here. Make sure your ankles and knees stay in a line. Rather than your knees drawn forward over your ankles or behind your ankles. Take a big breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring your feet back in, hip width distance apart. Tickle the back of your ankles so you feel that distance. This time we'll go for a round of wheel, but if you'd like another round of bridge, go for it. I've already cued you through it. But if you'd like to try out wheel, go ahead and plant your palms behind your shoulders. Turn all of your fingers to point in towards your shoulders, towards your heels. So your fingers are literally pointing at your heels. Now point your eye of your elbows up to the sky. Squeeze your elbows in here. Just scoot your ankles into your glutes. Inhale, wheel pose. Press into your heels, press into your palms, lift your head up. Maybe you stay here and breathe. Maybe you straighten your arms. Maybe you straighten your legs. Whatever you do, we're here for 3 full breaths. Dig into your fingertips. Squeeze into your glutes. And squeeze into your heels. 2 more. Last breath in. And breath out. Tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly bend your elbows, let your head come down, bend your knees. Spread your knees open and wide. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Bring your right hand to your heart, your left to your belly button. Close your eyes just for a moment and breathe. Come back to your intention of gratitude. And maybe you called a different intention today. That's okay too. Tune in to what you feel in this moment, what do you appreciate in this moment. Let your breath surround you with gratitude. And when you're ready, reach to the outside edges of your legs. Close your legs together like a book. Inhale, send your feet to the ceiling, legs up the wall. Exhale, stay here, or if shoulder stand is in your practice, go for it. I'm not going to cue you all through. This is a foundational class, but if you know shoulder stand, the goal is to always stack joints over joints. So hips over shoulders, knees over hips, ankles over knees. Breathe. And legs at the wall, this is a great place to be. This helps boost our immune system just by the reverse of the blood flow and the circulation that we're getting. No better time than now. Take one more inhale right here. Exhale, happy baby. Separate your legs really wide. Bend your knees heavily. Reach for your calves, your big toes, the back of your knees. Whatever allows you to keep your entire tailbone all the way up to the back of your head on the earth. Breathe. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you straighten your legs. Move freely here, team. No one can tell you how to move your body. It's yours. Inhale, draw your knees into your center. Grab around your shins. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, easy twist. Drop your knees to the left side of your body. Bring your arms out to a T and look over your right shoulder. Make sure your right shoulder stays flat on the earth. And option for traditional supine, you can straighten your left leg if you like. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Maybe twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, draw your knees back into your heart center. Grab around your shins. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, let it go here. Take one more big breath and hug yourself. Exhale, easy twist. Drop your knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Make sure your left shoulder stays flat on your mat. Option to go post your arms. That feels better to you. Maybe you're just limited with space. And also an option to straighten your right leg. Inhale, draw your knees into your center. Exhale, ball pose. Grab around your shins. Hug your forehead in to meet your knees. Squeeze every muscle from your toes to the crown of your head. Hold it here. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Spread your legs really wide. Bring your arms by your side. Close your eyes. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. These next 4 minutes or so are for you to rest, to reap the benefits of your hard work, of your practice. I like to say they're the most important part of your practice. You can stay here a little bit longer if you like. You're ready to move on for Friday afternoon. Begin to invite gentle movements into your toes by wiggling them, your ankles, your fingers, your wrists. Maybe just give them some slight circles. Extend your arms up over your head. Take a big inhale, a full body stretch. And open mouth exhale. Hug your knees into your chest with your eyes closed. Rock over to your right side body. Use your right bicep as a pillow. Fetal represents the rebirth of our practice, the reawakening. Know that gratitude turns what we have into more than enough. With gratitude, a stranger turns into a friend. A house turns into a home, a meal into a feast. With gratitude, what we have turns more into enough. Enough into more. When you're ready, use your left palm, press yourself up to a comfortable seat, root into your tailbone, lengthen your spine, lift the crown of your head up to the sky. Bring your palms back to your heart center. With your closed eyes or soft gaze, we'll close out with a breath together. Take a deep inhale through your nose, fill up. An audible exhale out. Lift your thumbs up to the space between your eyebrows, known as the seat of your intuition, your third eye center, the space of all knowing. The light, the love, the student first, then the teacher within me. Honor, sees, and acknowledges the love, the light, the student, and then the teacher within all of you here today on this wonderful Friday afternoon. We bow forward and share a last word. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating, for joining in.
My name's Rachel. Once again, if you're new, if you're not, thank you for coming again. Thank you for supporting. Starting this Sunday, classes are no longer donation-based. Tomorrow, I'll be